Welcome, collectors. Queen here, back here again, another Journal Intuitive Energy read. Gonna hear a small sound to cleanse their energy. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Let's see what's in the energy for you guys right now. I'm hearing it's okay to be choosy. You know what I'm saying? You know what you want. You know what I'm saying? Don't settle for anything less. So let's see here. It's okay to be choosy. I was just listening to something out, and it was just like people were so discombobulated in the way they think. You know, like being submissive. You have to be submissive to a man, or women don't listen. I mean, it was just some crazy ass shit, and I was like, "Oh, be choosy." You know what I'm saying? Choose not just who you want, but choose somebody that wants you. Okay, so let's see what's in this energy here. What's going on with this Holy Spirit? Because everybody got their own rendition of how things are supposed to be. But only you know what you want. Only you know what you're willing to settle for. Like somebody, gets into relationships and they don't pay attention to the red flags. You know what I'm saying? Because it's all about, some people have high expectations. Some people don't even set expectations. Some people just, let shit flow naturally. And I think that's, what Spirit is getting here. Just let things flow naturally and see it for what it is. Pay attention to the red flags. And this will stop a lot of unnecessary breakups and things of that nature, heartbreaks and so forth. So let's see. Let's get into it. Somebody ain't letting go of their ex. They still hanging on to either past resentments, past hurts and stuff, and that's why they can't move forward. That's what I'm getting here. Let's see. What else is here, Spirit? That's just for the cosmic gods and goddesses who love keeping it real with you. I don't want people getting all in their feelings and shit. So people just too damn emotional. Too fucking judgmental, want to find flaws, you know what I'm saying? But don't want to look at fixing myself, I ain't talking about my collective, I'm just saying in general. Yeah. People get right off the bat, get in a relationship and think that it's true love. And only to find out that it was a fucking facade. That's in the reverse too. Everything's coming out in the reverse. Damn. What else is here? It'd be infatuation, Damn. Oh. This one in the reverse. Even past life relationships is in the reverse here. So people's past relationships are getting in the way of their new ones, okay? People are not letting go of hurt feelings, People want to be more independent. People find it hard to express their love. You know what I'm saying? People want to experience romantic feelings. But it's hard because they feel like they attract the wrong type of people here. Okay. Well, people are failing to love themselves first. You know what I'm saying? So they retreat, back up and now they want to deal with it. People don't even want to be with people anymore. They don't want to be in love situations anymore. Wow. Don't want to give relationships a second chance. They don't want a new love. That's crazy. Some people haven't healed from family issues or past relationship issues. So that resonates. Okay. Some people are just too receptive and open for relationships that allows, different things to come in that shouldn't. Or there's some people that's wants to receive that youthful kind of spirit, that joy around them. People want to be with people they could trust, okay? Wow. But they want somebody to make the effort. It's like, you can't be a one-sided relationship. You can't do it all by yourself. And I get that. Some people's not even optimistic anymore nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Like, finances is an issue here for some people. All right? Wow. Or career, People are not thinking about that, They just into the chemistry, into the love-making part, you know what I'm saying? And that's it. So some people feel like it's not even safe to fall in love, but it's safe to be comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Comfortable in whatever relationship they're in, and that's the settling. You know what I'm saying? Wow. Some people just into flirting. Some people want children, or they have children with people too soon. Then they realize, saying that person wasn't for them, but they never had that heart-to-heart conversation. Some people want real love, but they were settling for unrequited love. They want real love, but they end up with unrequited love. And that's a hurtful thing, you know what I'm saying? Some people be like, well, yeah, this one could be the one. And they jump in and they meet the motherfucking representative. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people are stuck in relationships like that, and that's sad. And y'all whole, y'all real unicorns out here, and y'all stuck in relationships, you know what I'm saying? Some of y'all going through the honeymoon phase, just meeting somebody, you know what I'm saying? Then on down the line, as time goes by in the relationship, you realize you guys, have two different type of think tanks, you know what I'm saying? And so then there's no reciprocity there, you know what I'm saying? You're not going to give in from how you feel, your religious beliefs or your cultural beliefs. They're not going to give in, and then you're at a stalemate, stuck again with somebody you don't really want to be with. Wow. Some of y'all don't even believe that y'all got a soulmate here, but everybody here has a soulmate. You have a soulmate, but it's because that one didn't pan out don't mean that there isn't another one. You can have more than one soulmate. Some people have a closed mind going into relationships, and that's another issue. Okay, we ain't gonna talk about the sex part and all that stuff, but that's part of it too. Okay, somebody likes passion. You know what I'm saying? They like passion, like being passionate, being receptive to your emotions, to how you feel, to listening to you, to allowing you to speak. They want to be controlling, manipulate the whole relationship, because they're the breadwinner, or vice versa. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Can you imagine how feminine? So take how it resonates. Some people want to be married, but I don't know. They're really not really getting to know each other, before they get married nowadays. Okay, this is what's coming out here. Somebody, just won't let go of controlling issues. They always got to be right. They got to be preachy. They got to be superior over their person. They got to be controlling, not letting their, person be themselves. And, that they're just covering up deception here. Probably covering up their, insecurities to try to dominate their party here. And people want to stay together. People really don't want to separate. People want to stay together, but there's so many outside influences that get in the way. You know what I'm saying? If you find somebody that's very enchanting, very loving, very kind, only to turn out that they're a fucking monster, or a snake or something like that. People are not waiting long enough, like staying celibate long enough to find the right one that's going to match their energy here. Okay? Wow. And like I said, at the end of the day, Spirit says that you deserve love, whoever you are. You deserve to be loved in the capacity that you want to be loved in, and that's the whole nine. You know what I'm saying? The whole nine. The being loved completely. So let's see. The message of Spirit wants to put out here for the collective. What's here, Holy Spirit? This message may not resonate with everybody, but I don't know why it didn't, because everybody, love is on a different spectrum here, is what I'm getting here. I don't know. Let's see. What are we starting off with? Spirit. This mature man, he probably searching around the world to find that good woman, you know what I'm saying? They ain't found her yet, you know what I'm saying? But he done gained a lot of knowledge, you know what I'm saying? So he's going to be picky. This one's going to be picky. He going to be choosy. He going to be a choosy lover. And rightfully so, because he done probably visited a lot of places, met a lot of different type of women, or a lot of different type of people that he'd like to have a relationship with. And he's gained knowledge. And that's made him mature. So definitely this is going to be a choosy lover right here. So somebody I'm speaking to is a choosy lover. I don't know. Somebody could have concerns about traveling towards somebody right now. Here, okay. I don't know. But this person could not be somebody that you truly want to marry. I mean, you may have to have to think about it. They may not, set you on the pedestal that you know you should be on. You know what I'm saying? And this should concern you before you, go into it. You know what I'm saying? Get involved with this person here. I've been thinking about marriage here. Okay? This man might not have too much, but he might have, a lot of respect. You know what I'm saying? He might be that stand-up guy, or she might be that that woman that'll stand beside you, or to stand, yeah, stand beside you. Okay? Wow. Some of y'all run into karma because y'all end up moving in with them, you know what I'm saying? And you end up losing everything. Some people give into love too quick, and that's how love you fall out of love so easily. Take the time to get to know people, you know what I'm saying? And you might just find that one, or you might find that gold digger. I don't know. This is just important that you wait and meet the right one. May meet somebody immature. Somebody may not want kids. This could change things quickly in a relationship. Okay? Wow. I see somebody that could be in high honor, mature woman here that could be get in a relationship, and all this karmic masculine think about is getting money, and all he's going to do is, and this could be a distant affair here. Only later to get a message that, hey, it's over. Like, the person is done with them. You know what I'm saying? Now they done gave everything they have, and now they love bank is empty. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. And they done been in it for so long. It's like, well, ain't no need of even getting a divorce now, because I done been here so long. I might as well keep working on it. Everybody in the community know we've been together, but you're still not getting what you expected here. Okay? But there's a male here that wants to release what they have. You know what I'm saying? Wow. They feel like they've been, a caged bird, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? They're ready to leave the house because they done found out their person is fake as hell. What else is here? There could be a man that's concerned about his children because he found out the woman he was with was not who she pretended, she pretended to be the woman that she is here, and he no longer wants to be in the home. Okay. He's tired of being there. Somebody's filing for a divorce or separation or something here. There's a masculine here. Okay. This feminine is waiting to come back home to the family. Maybe he's off working or whatever. She doesn't want to get rid of him, but the longer she waits, the more she loses, because she's waiting. Just kept waiting. Left on red. You know what I mean? What's here? Somebody's not letting somebody know that they love them. They're not calling as much. You know what I'm saying? They're not staying in touch with you or whatever. They staying gone. Not being around you as much here. Yeah. Not at home, or not coming to see you as much. Take it how it resonates. Yeah. You feeling like maybe this person has blocked you off or blocked you or something like that is what I'm getting here. This could be happening right now. You could feel like this person is walking away from you, or you could be walking away from this person because you don't want to put the work in anymore. You don't want to put the work in anymore. You feel like this person has drained your energy here, and it's concerning you. Okay? Yeah, it's a big concern. Okay? Somebody's really concerned about their relationship right now. All right? Somebody doesn't know if they want to stay in a relationship or leave a relationship with the energy I'm getting here. What else is here, Spirit? Why is this? What do you want to reveal? Bottom line is just take your time. Okay, take your time. It says pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Okay. Again, somebody's not paying attention to the red flags. Okay. There's signs that are cautioning you. Alright. If there's no positive energy, then there's negative energy. You can distinguish between the two, whoever you are. Wow. It's not time for somebody to get married here. Take your time. Because this situation does involve marriage, but take your time and get to know that person. You know, everybody got flaws, you know, so if there's something, you know, you got a pet peeve or something like that, make sure that you know what I'm saying, get all that stuff settled before you go, you know, jumping into that marriage thing for somebody here, okay? Wow. Somebody's going to meet this somebody have a lifetime once they release their ex here, okay? I'm getting that somebody has some, you know, not so great past relationships, okay? And they don't feel like they deserve love, but you got a soulmate coming in, okay? This one is worth waiting for. All right, this one's not a flirt. This one's going to show you passion, okay? Just keep an open mind. All right, wow. You're definitely coming on your soulmate by the energy that you're putting out, okay? By showing up and being you, all right? Could involve some religious factors for some people here, too. Yes. Spirit. Let's see. Thank you. Yeah. But some religious factors can leave some people to being codependent on others because they start following somebody else's belief instead of, you know, and they don't really want to. They just want to be with that person for whatever reason outside of love. You know what I'm saying? It could be, you know, benefits or something like that, you know, whatever benefit that is, okay? And that could be something, you know, or somebody could have addictions that could be affecting their romantic relationship. But at the end of the day, everybody needs love, okay? Everybody wants to be loved, whether they admit it or not. Everybody wants to be loved, but you have to find that right somebody. And sometimes, you know, it takes being celibate. It takes, you know, saving your sexual energy. It takes, you know, being yourself and not trying to, you know, switch up to fit in. You know what I'm saying? To be accepted. You know what I'm saying? Because what I was hearing a while ago was just a crock of bullshit. And it was people like, oh, I just give up. I just don't want to, you know, be with nobody. Or, you know, women are too hard. Or men are too hard to deal with. It was mainly, I ain't gonna lie, it was mainly the men that I felt like was being too emotional. And it's okay for men to be emotional, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that men can't be emotional. Men can't have feelings or whatever. But it's like a lot of women were complaining about, you know, if a man was a breadwinner, then they feel like they had control over the woman or something like that. And they were speaking on that topic, and I felt like they were kind of crushing the woman when the woman to me is the matriarch. You know what I'm saying? Like, without women, men wouldn't even be here. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, moving right along. It just was disturbing to me to hear that how men felt about women. They would just really just like give up on them too easy, you know, like putting them all in the same barrel. Like, all women are alike. They just want, you know, like, and I'm like, no, that's not cool. That's not true. Yeah, a lot of unrequited love. That's where there's a lot of separations, you know, nowadays, because people are going in with those negative thoughts, you know, those negative beliefs, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're not being logical about things, you know what I'm saying? They're perceiving that every person they've dated before is like the new person is, and there goes that projection shit, you know, which is not fair. Not fair to either party, you know. And they can say they're not doing it all they want, but yeah, you know, that shit creeps out, you know what I'm saying? It creeps out after a while. They can hide it for only so long, you know. This is why things don't work out. This is why people have issues and problems, and they don't feel comfortable in their relationships anymore because they're unrequited, and people are refusing to even see it that way, you know. It takes time to get to know somebody, you know. It's like, give it time. Like I said, you deserve love. You know, Spirit put you here to be loved, because Spirit is love, you know what I'm saying? And you are lovable, whoever you are. So not everything that they're, you know, saying you're not lovable. It's just you have to find that right somebody, okay, that's going to give you the same love that you're willing to give them. But it has to be true, authentic love. If it's not that, it's not going to never work. And I don't care, you could be in 1,000 relationships, you know what I'm saying, they're not going to work out. If you're not being your true, authentic self, and they're not being their true, authentic self, then don't expect true love. But just know you deserve love, okay? But you got to recognize what true love is, okay? And that's not giving in to somebody, you know, giving in to fitting in and all that bullshit, or getting in relationships for the wrong reasons, you know, because you want to take somebody from somebody want to take somebody from you, and that you're going to hurry and marry them or whatever, or you're going to hurry and snatch them up because you don't want somebody else to have, you know, all that weak ass shit like that. Oh, wow. Come through, Spirit. What's going on here? I never know what message Spirit gonna have for you, but I know when I sit down here, Spirit gonna keep it real. Or somebody needs to hear it. Somebody they ain't even attracted to. I don't know what got you with this person, but you're not even attracted to this person. Okay. Yeah. You need to give yourself a chance, you know what I'm saying? You're not even attracted to this person, but it's something about them drew you to them. Okay? Something about that person drew you to them. Was it their money? Was it their status? Was it their job? You know, was it real love? Oh no, it couldn't have been. But you deserve love, okay? But maybe this person is attracted to you. I don't know. Somebody needs to give themselves a chance before they, you know what I'm saying, while they're going through the honeymoon phase. That's what I'm getting here. While they're going through the honeymoon phase. Not that you guys are married or anything, but just starting to date. You know what I'm saying? Give yourself a chance. You know what I'm saying? Don't open all the way up to this person immediately. Give yourself a chance to get to know this person and see what they are. You know, don't meet the representative. Yeah, get to know each other. That's what it says. Get to know each other. That's what's needed here. Okay? Wow. Somebody still got control issues, and you can't be, you know, controlling. Everything can't go your way. Everything's not going to always go your way. You know, there's a medium here. You know what I'm saying? There's a balance that has to be had in the relationship in order for a relationship to survive here. You know, you live and you learn through relationships, okay? Wow. I always keep saying, you know, sometimes rejection is God's protection. So, you know, people are put in your life, you know, but sometimes for a reason, sometimes for a season. You know what I'm saying? But it's for you to learn something. As long as you learn something from it, and it you know, serves your highest good in some sort of way, then you learn something and you move on to the next relationship. You see that you can start building from there. You know what I'm saying? It's like I don't know, somebody has controlling issues for real. That's why they don't be separated. No sooner they get together. Because they got different beliefs, okay? They don't never take the time out to sit down and have a heart-to-heart conversation. You know what I'm saying? They ain't even trying to make the effort to have a heart-to-heart conversation. You know what I'm saying? And somebody's thinking it's true love, and they find out that it's not true love. You know what I'm saying? That it's unrequited love, and that's crazy. Sometimes it takes, you know, like having to talk with some of your friends, you know, that have been, you know, looks like they're, just because people's relationships look successful on the outside don't mean that, you know, it's a happy home, you know what I'm saying? I don't care if they live in a fucking mansion or wherever. Don't mean that they fucking happy. Because they have money, it don't make them happy, you know what I'm saying? It don't make it true love. Okay? It's codependency a lot of times. It's what Spirit is saying. Wow, just this codependency that got out of hand. What's here? You find out your person is codependent and you can't trust them. Okay? Wow. Because y'all believe in two different damn things. Here we go. Y'all believe in two different things. Because you never sit down and talk. You get engaged or get into a relationship with this person too fast. And they give you the feeling that, you know what I'm saying, start treating you like you don't deserve love at all. That's what I'm getting here. What's here? But Spirit said you do deserve love. Because God is love. You know what I'm saying? Wow. And the Spirit resides in you, so you deserve love, you know, but you got to find the right person. Okay, yeah. Some of y'all get in these relationships that don't last. And this is why they don't last. Okay? Some people don't give themselves a chance to even get to know the person that they call themselves falling in love with. You know, keep an open mind here. It's the problem is you don't get to know each other first, okay? Wow. Some of y'all need to just free yourself up, and just be single for a while. You know what I'm saying? Isolate. You know what I'm saying? Get to know people. Move around. Watch people. You know what I'm saying? Like, see what it is that what you really want. You don't want nobody that's codependent. You don't want nobody that, that you're going to be with. You're going to find out later that's very flirtatious here. You want somebody that has passion. You want to know that this person is safe to love. Some people are already married and they just now find out this person ain't safe to love. This person don't have the passion that they had when they first got married to them. You know what I'm saying? Some people, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Jump into things too soon. You know what I'm saying? Wow. Take your time and decide that this is what you want before you jump in it. You know what I'm saying? Is this what I really want? Make a list of what you're willing to accept and what you're not willing to accept. Have that heart to heart. You know what I'm saying? Really get to know a person. Make a person really, put themselves out there, present who they really are. Not who they want to represent themselves as, but who the fuck they really are. That's what I'm getting here. Because a lot of people come in playing games, a lot of playfulness, or they really end up being immature. And you're like, I don't know. Maybe, I picked the wrong person. You know what I'm saying? But the main thing is, Spirit saying, love yourself first, okay? Wow. And some of y'all ain't even making that effort. Y'all so busy trying to please somebody else. Y'all know I'm going to keep it real. I'm going to keep it 100. Love yourself first. Love attracts love. Like how they say misery loves company. Love attracts love. It works the same way. Okay? It works the same way. What else is here? Yeah. It says, it's in reverse though. Great love is worth taking one step you're guided to take. Okay. But then again, somebody's not making that effort. And this is why they're not getting true love. Wow, it's sticking out. They're getting unrequited love. This is why you're getting unrequited love instead of true love. Okay? Wow. Because somebody's not putting in the effort in a relationship. Either you or your person. I'm getting that it's your person. Let's get one more. It's a lot of trust issues. Okay, if there's trust issues, there's a problem. Okay. Yeah. Your relationship could be, your love life could be influenced by your upbringing, by your spiritual path, take what resonates, or by religious factors here. And this is where the deception comes in at. Your person may be lying to you, you may be lying to yourself. I'm just saying, take what resonates. Okay? If someone is wearing a false mask in a relationship, you don't find that out till later on. You know what I'm saying? And there's people that break up, to make up, Someone from your past is returning. They want to return because they got out there thinking the grass is greener and they found out it wasn't. But then you don't know when they come back, is it safe to love this person? Are they going to do me the same way they did me before? And we're going to end up in a breakup. I don't know. Somebody has concerns here. Somebody don't want their person flirting with a lot of people. Somebody feel like they got a flirtatious person on their hands and they don't like that. And that's a sign, that's a red flag right there that shit ain't going to work out. Okay, so be real with yourself. Let's see. I ain't telling this to be no fucking bullshitter now. I ain't saying that, that you gotta take my advice. This is what Spirit's putting out here, so you take it how you want to. Yeah, somebody from somebody's past is returning. But yeah, keep an open mind here. Okay? Because y'all still don't know each other. That's what Spirit's saying. We're going to keep it real. You might just need to free yourself and stay free until you feel like it's safe to love this person, okay? Wow, other than that, it's going to end up in a breakup. I don't know. Because you're not paying attention to the red flags. That's what Spirit just said. What else, Spirit? And I always end up with this unrequited love here. Okay. And you're going to back out the relationship. Because you're going to find out it's not true love. It was just attraction. You was attracted to this person for a certain reason, a certain time, and that done fizzled out and shit. Or vice versa. They was attracted to you for a certain reason, for a certain amount of time, and that shit done dissipated. And you find yourself like not even want to put in the effort, or they not want to put in the effort. Okay, and they out flirting with somebody else. You know, playing mind games, manipulating, gaslighting, breadcrumbing. You know. Don't sell yourself short. What's here? Tell me more. I ain't no counselor, ain't no doctor, or nothing like that. Like I said, it's your own discernment. Okay? Take what resonates with you, leave the rest. I ain't telling nobody what to do. I'm just giving you the messages that Spirit is sending through me. Somebody felt like they got a lot when they got with this karmic feminine here. You know what I'm saying? Because they found out that she was a fake here. Okay? That she wasn't the one. That she was a phony. You know, that she was a trickster spirit. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got somebody for money, and then they're mad that they have to work. Okay, be a masculine and feminine. Yeah, and that's a message of concern for somebody here. Or this is what's about to happen to somebody. You got with somebody because they, you know, had a great fortune. And now you don't see in the future on down the line that fortune may not be yours. It may be not accessible to you. And you're going to have to work, get your hands dirty a little bit. Okay, you should be concerned about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything that glitters ain't gold is what I hear. Like, dynamics of life change all the time. You know, there's highs and lows in everybody's life. You win some, you lose some. But you got to be able to roll with the waves, with the tides, you know what I'm saying? You got to be able to ride the tide out. You got, you know, the ebb and flow, you know, of life. You know what I'm saying? And some people are not accepting that. In some scenarios, the person could just suddenly get sick. You can end up in poverty, and you're not expecting that. Okay? And poverty means, like, you know, not used to having the things that you're used to having with this particular person. Okay? And then you gotta realize that it wasn't love. You got in a relationship for what's the word? Spirit. I don't know. For security. For security. Okay? It wasn't love, it was security. Whether it was secure in the home, you know what I'm saying? Or this person was secure, you know what I'm saying? Like, many other factors, you know what I'm saying? Because this person was giving you money, they stopped giving you money, they stopped giving you love. Next thing you know, you was at the courthouse getting a divorce because you realized this person was karmic, they were fake, you know? But, wow. Or you may have been high maintenance, I don't know, you know, or childish. And it ended. And you lost your great fortune. And you lost your home. Wow. And now you don't want to love again. Because you don't want to put the work in. That's happening to somebody right now. Because you didn't get what you expected. They didn't give you enough. Okay. Wow. They changed on you. And now you mad. Wow, this man that was once wealthy ain't wealthy no more. This lady that was privileged ain't privileged no more. This guy stopped giving you gifts. Now you want to block him. You know what I'm saying? Wow. But it was okay when you was courting him. You didn't have that concern then. But you got it now. Wow, that's crazy. Now you don't see this person as official. Like, you ain't got to call them. You ain't got to text them. You know, or they ain't got to call you. They ain't got to text you. Take how it resonates. Reverse the roles, okay? Yeah. You don't want to hear from them. You know, I wonder if they're thinking about you and shit. Wonder why they haven't called you. Wonder where they at and shit. You know what I'm saying? Should you leave them? Should you stay in a relationship? I don't know. I'm sure a woman is thinking about losing the money that this man was providing for her, and he thinking about how he can fucking get away from the family too, because he feel like she's stealing, and he only got with married her or him for money or whatever. Yeah. And now they gotta work. Oh, well, and that's why relationships don't fucking last. Damn, that's crazy. Somebody ain't ready for a change. They're gonna have to work. You know? You can't always be expecting somebody to take care of you. Be it masculine or feminine, you know what I'm saying? And just because a person don't have a certain level job, you know, you can't look down on that person. You know what I'm saying? You got with that person for love. Love is what it does. Love is an action word, you know what I'm saying? Like, love encompasses a whole lot of things, you know? Not just financial gain or sex or, you know, all that shit, you know what I'm saying? It encompasses a whole lot of things. So when people say, you know, when they say that they love you, you know, make them explain that to you, what they actually mean. Okay, not just they love you right after you guys get intimate or y'all dated several times and, you know, had a couple of great times, you know, together, you know, been talking for 2 years or more or something like that, and you think this person's all right, and then find out they're going to change on you, and they're going to end up leaving. You're going to be sitting there like, how did that happen? How did that happen? I don't know. What's here, Spirit? Because you was expecting too much out of this person. You was expecting them to be whatever you created in your mind for them to be, and they didn't turn out to be that way. You end up living with this person, possibly for some of you guys, and the relationship ended. Or it's going to end, you know? Yeah, they're going to be walking away. Or you going to be walking away, and you realize you don't love this person anymore. You're better off, you know what I'm saying, just dating instead of going all in or taking your time and just courting this person for a while. You know, my interpretation of courtship is like, you know, giving it time, getting to really know somebody. You know what I'm saying? So you make sure you're not meeting a representative. You know what I'm saying? The jack in the box. You know what I'm saying? You know, motherfuckers that play silly games get silly prizes, you know. Some people, you know, they see that you're a good person, they want to get with you, but they're getting with you for the wrong reason. And I love you flat out of anybody's fucking mouth. That doesn't mean they love you. I'm going to say it again. Love is an action word. Watch what that person does, you know what I'm saying? Pay attention to the red flags. You got to pay attention to the red flags. Can I get one more, Spirit? I don't care who don't listen to this video. It makes me never fucking mind. Because my shit's together. Yeah, somebody's thinking about somebody now because the money's low. You know what I'm saying? But they, you know what I'm saying, they wonder if this person going to leave them or go on a journey somewhere and not come back. I wonder where the fuck they at, you know what I'm saying? Or what are they doing with the money because they're not bringing it home. You know what I'm saying? Are they thinking about somebody else? They think about their past lover. Why they want to see their past lover, you know what I'm saying? But you don't want to let this person go. But they ain't putting shit into the relationship. You're getting breadcrumb. Okay. Hey, on the channel, we're going to keep shit real. We're going to keep shit real with ourselves. Let's see what your person could be thinking. Let's see what they could be hiding in the shadows here. They're hidden truth. Let's find out what's going on in these love situations because I don't know. I don't know what Spirit wants to say, but hey, I'm here to do my part. And that's put the messages out here. Will they resonate with you? I don't know. If they do, like the video. If not, it is what it is. What's here? What do they want to say to their person, and what do their person want to say to them? The person on your mind. What's here? I fear that you would reject me. Okay? Somebody feels like their person's going to reject them. I focus on you instead of my pain. And see, that's what happens here. Focusing on the other person instead of how you really feeling inside. Putting too much into somebody else here. Yeah. I fantasize about you. Yeah, fantasy is just an illusion. Okay? I fantasize about you. Could be you, could be them. Alright? What else? Fantasizing is like, living a make-believe relationship. Okay? Spirit wants you to experience real love, I did a video before this, but I don't know. I don't think I uploaded it. I don't know how to let you go. Somebody don't know how to let them go. Okay? Somebody wants to let somebody go, but they don't know how to let them go. They don't know how to tell you, or you don't know how to tell them. What's this, Spirit? Because I don't trust them. See, that's what I'm saying. Because you met the representative, but you don't know how to let them go. I don't know how to let you go because I don't trust you. Trust is a big thing in relationships. You got no trust, you got no relationship. Bottom line, face it. Face reality. It's time to face reality. Keep shit real. Keep shit a G. Keep shit a grand. Okay? That's how special you are, That's why Spirit always talks about self-care and self-love, It's all about you. What you're willing to settle for. What's here? I fantasize about you. I love myself enough to walk away. Somebody to up their game here. Then they was fantasizing, you know what I'm saying? I'm making this person be what they wanted them to be instead of what this person really was, okay? But they love themselves enough to walk away. Now that's being real, okay? That's keeping it a G. That's keeping it a G. Wow. That's keeping it a G right there. Loving yourself enough to walk away, not to be hurt, not to be manipulated, not to be love bombed or breadcrumbed by nobody. Wow. That's what's up. Somebody been struggling because they don't trust their person. You see the difference? When you don't trust your person, you struggle. Wow. Struggling in a relationship. The relationship is struggling. Yeah. And that was not a part of the plan when they got into the relationship. That was the other card that came out. That was not a part of the plan. You didn't get into a relationship to struggle. That was not part of the plan, baby. Wow. Now you don't trust the person. You're struggling with trying to get through the relationship, and it's hard. It's hard, okay? It's truly hard. Somebody know they being watched here. Somebody know that they're being watched. Why are they being watched, Spirit? But somebody knows that you and them are not right for each other. Maybe it's you, maybe it's them. I don't know. And they're like, you can't come with me. And that's probably how somebody's getting treated here. Somebody wants to know, well, what do you want from me then? What did you want from me? Like, what do you mean? Wow, that's crazy. I know you're watching me. Yeah, but you can't come with me because we're not right for each other. Well, then what the hell did you want from me? See, people get in relationships and don't know what they want. Until after they get out of it, and they grow from it, they start understanding things better, about people, about relationships, about really what they want, what's real and what's fake. I made a video about that earlier. I think I'm going to upload that. Real love versus fake love. I don't know why people choose fake over real. I don't know. Somebody says, thank you for leaving me and I'm not coming back. Yeah. Thank you for leaving me and I'm not coming back. Good fucking riddance. I mean, this is what somebody's saying to somebody because it wasn't true love. It was not true love. Okay? And this is what have relationships all messed up. They don't last. Okay? They don't stand the test of time. You can't plant seeds in motherfucking I can't say concrete because that shit they go through concrete through steel and expect it to grow. Okay? I mean, somebody that's putting up blockages is really not letting you in because you're meeting a representative, Let's see what's here. somebody don't know how to let somebody go. But somebody's like, well, should I fantasize about you? Yeah, you dream about being with this person. They dream about being with you. Yeah, but you love yourself enough to walk away because you know that shit ain't real. You know that shit ain't real. Somebody waking up to the fact that this ain't that. Fuck that. This ain't that. And I'm not wasting no more of my precious life on this person that's not on my level. Okay. This person may not know how to let you go. They may be codependent. You know, they fantasize about being with you. It's not, you know, fantasizing. That's an illusion. Like they making themselves believe that they love you when they really don't. But you love yourself enough to fucking walk away. And you know, wow, and that's a good thing. Put yourself first. If it ain't real, ain't no deal. If it ain't real, ain't no deal. I was in the hidden truth here. What you may feel about your person, what your person may feel about you. The reason why things are going the way they're going in your relationship, I don't know. I'm just a messenger, so don't judge me. What's here? What's here, Spirit? I lost myself for a while. I wish I could share my good news with you. I left when I saw you with somebody. So somebody got busted you. Got busted with somebody else. Okay. And now, you know what I'm saying? Either you or them got some good news they would like to share with you. But somebody lost themselves for a while because they got with somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They wasn't ready to settle down. Whoever this is. And now they learned something about themselves, okay? And they want to share it with you. Now, you know what I'm saying? Like, they had to upgrade is what I'm getting here. Yeah. They had to upgrade. Maybe they wasn't ready for you. Maybe they couldn't reach your level. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, somebody want to feel that way again, whatever they had with you. You know? They made the mistake of cheating, and they feel bad about it. And they learn from their mistakes here. Some people never learn. Okay? What's here, Spirit? I wish things could be different. I wonder if you're happy with me. Somebody ain't satisfied in a relationship right now. You know, you're looking at your person sideways, they're looking at you sideways. Take it how it go. This shit ain't feeling right. You know what I'm saying? You wish that things could be different. But you could be on the wish factor all motherfucking day long. I ain't gonna change the fact, whether or not this person is happy with you or you happy with this person. You know what it is, and you know what it ain't, okay? Maybe I was young. Maybe there's an age gap. I don't know. But something's going on here that's making both you guys feel uncomfortable. Yeah? And maybe, I don't know, but somebody here. You came closer than anybody to you know, you came closer than anybody to straighten somebody up and, you know, so they could fly right in a relationship, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, they know they mess up everything because they wasn't ready. Okay? Wow. It was just that, you know, being near you was intoxicating. You know, shit, this person got some type of pleasure out of being around you, but it wasn't love. It was some sort of pleasure. It wasn't love. You have to make sure there's genuine, authentic love. Okay. Something that's built to last. I'm hearing built to last. I want my card straightened up. I don't want to turn it around. Oh, okay. Does that look bottom here? Oh, it goes over there. Well, this one's in here. It says, I want to tell you so much. So somebody wants to tell you so much that they didn't imagine it. What they didn't imagine. What they didn't imagine, Spirit. In the reverse, that they didn't want you. Or you didn't want them. Take the heart resonates in the reverse. Wow. Somebody want to tell somebody that now. They didn't imagine that they'd never want somebody in their life. But they're realizing that now. Mm. What else you want to say, Spirit? I'm on your time. Oh, here we go with another. Somebody knows more than you think. Check to hear resonates. They know you don't want them, or you know they don't want you. Whoever this is, they bury themselves in work to forget about you. Or you bury yourself in work to forget about this person. Yeah. Because you already know they don't love you. Ain't no love when you get home. You know what I'm saying? Or you be around this person. So you done made yourself unavailable to them. Like, you know, even if you're present with this person, still in a relationship, you're not really there. You know what I'm saying? You're just showing up, but you're not really there. Like, that's the energy I'm getting here. What else, Spirit? I'm gonna label this, you know, I don't know, just keeping it real. I know exactly what I was doing, so somebody knew exactly what they was doing. What was they doing, Spirit? In this relationship, what was they doing? Not letting you get close to them. You know what I'm saying? They know exactly what they was doing. They didn't want you to get too close to them. You know what I'm saying? They only let you go so far. Or you only let them go so far. Yeah. Somebody wish they had treated somebody better. Yeah. But they feel like both of you know that, you know, you're not meant to be together. Sometimes somebody stays awake thinking about somebody. But they don't want to admit that they messed up. Okay? Either you or them. Take care of resumes. What else you want to put out here, Spirit? One more. We're just going to cut through the chase, okay? Let's see. What you want to reveal, Spirit? Whoa. Somebody used to be hounding your love. They ain't hounding your love no more. Used to be hounding somebody else's love. But you know what I'm saying? You get high, you know. Shit, like what goes up must come down. Like, come on, y'all gotta get these, what do you call it, metaphors. Pick up on these metaphors. I mean, shit. These old sayings and shit like that should be true. Yeah, people know exactly what they be doing. Okay. Somebody's afraid to contact somebody right now. It's sad to say they're not even thinking about you. You know what I'm saying? And it's because they wasn't ready for you. But they blamed you and it wasn't even your fault. Okay? Somebody is rushing into someone to be more than friends. But, I don't know. Maybe too young right now. Maybe you need to just keep that friendship. Give yourself some time. Yeah. Like somebody feels like somebody's the best thing in their life ever right now. You know what I'm saying? I want to be more than friends. You're the best thing in my life. Yeah, that's the first somebody that showed you some attention. Okay, attention ain't love. I'm going to say it again. Just because they gave you some attention ain't love. You could have been, you know, getting some negative attention from this person. You know what I'm saying? Or vice versa. This person could have been putting on a facade, wearing a mask, okay? Yeah. Some people fall in love too young, like thinking this love could be, you know, short-term infatuation. That's what I'm gonna call it. A STI, short-term infatuation. Yeah, I want to tell you how I feel. Yeah, they wanted to, but they did. Did they? Did they? Did they? Yeah, well, yeah, the best thing that ever happened to me. But first chance they got, and something went wrong, or something they didn't like. And there was some chaos created or some conflict, some sort of disagreement. So they left. And says, I left you before you could leave me. Because they know it was coming. They know it was coming. And they remember every detail of that day. So hopefully they learned something from it. Yeah. If they did, they wonder if y'all be together again one day. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see what somebody's true emotions is here. Oh, this deck keeps staring at me. Maybe Spirit got something in here. What's here? That's just for the collective. Yeah, somebody's finally sweet talking shit into somebody's ear and shit, you know what I'm saying? They ain't stopped doing it yet. Okay. A trickster spirit selling somebody an illusion of fucking fairy tale life, or somebody's living a fairy tale lifestyle. But you know what I'm saying? The bad news is these motherfuckers ain't happy together. A police getting called and everything, you know what I'm saying? They study sweet talking to somebody else's ear. That's why there's problems in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Wow. But y'all still together and not happy together? That's a trickster spirit. Tricking both of y'all. That's what the fuck this is. Yeah. Yeah, we got bad news here. Police station. Sweet talking in reverse. This person may be arguing and fussing and cussing and shit. You know, because it's a fairy tale here. But you're still with them. You know what I'm saying? Ain't been no closure to this shit yet. What else is here, Spirit? I'm going to say it again because I resonate with everybody. So, yeah. Somebody wants to move on. Let something go here. Okay, somebody wants to be free. I want to be free. Oh, yeah. Ohio players. Somebody could be from Ohio. Yeah. Somebody's ashamed because they thought somebody was their twin flame. They won't let that shit go. You are not my twin flame. You are not what lights my fire. You are not what my heart desire. I know that's right. Because they was living a toxic lifestyle. Or did somebody turn their back on you? Somebody that has secret accounts here. Yeah. Left you feeling like shit, or you left them feeling like shit. Yeah. There's either a psycho, you know what I'm saying, crazy, obsessed, wouldn't let you go, or whatever. Or somebody was messing with a thug. You know what I'm saying? You know that was a badass boy or a badass girl. You know, a bad girl or a bad guy. You liked it, that type of shit, that wild lifestyle, that toxic shit, you know what I'm saying? That being in the know, you know what I'm saying? Wow. Thuggish, rugged, bone, whatever. Somebody's love spell broke. And this person tells them goodbye and shit. Somebody about to secretly reject somebody, but when they do secretly reject somebody, they gonna miss you. Okay, because they end up with a heartbreak. Somebody about to get some shocking news that they ain't gonna be happy about. Okay, you could be secure and confident or whatever, but things ain't gonna always go your way. And this because you got a controlling person in your energy here, and they stubborn and arrogant, and they pride and ego. They want shit to go their way. They see that you're confident. You know what I'm saying? That you're secure, and they don't want to see you happy. You know what I'm saying? The main reason they got into your life was to try to break you down. You'd be better off single. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm getting here. Somebody here would be better off single. I don't know. Somebody trying to project their image onto you. They want you to, you know what I'm saying, I don't know, live the life they want you to live instead of you living your own life. Being free, even if you're in a relationship with this person. They want you to take on their identity when you have your own individuality. I don't get that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, keep being you. They can't accept you for being you. You know what I'm saying? And they not happy with you, and you may have to walk away. Be secure enough in yourself to walk away. You know what I'm saying? And there's somebody here that wants to have their way with you. Arrogant. And you ain't happy with that shit because you're confident in yourself. You know what I'm saying? You're secure enough in yourself. Shit. To walk away. Yeah. Congratulations to you. Let's get one more. Yeah, somebody with this trickster spirit and they fucking fed up. Okay? You're with the trickster spirit and you're fed up. Feeling insecure. Wanting to end the shit. Okay? Person got hidden karmic ties here, and you done pray for this person, they ain't changed. You know what I'm saying? Now you're all in your feelings and shit. You only want to tell this person that you love them no more here. Some of y'all could be getting a divorce here. Some of y'all choosing self-love here. Okay, some of y'all got out the trap. Okay, after you find out your person did something shocking here. But that's alright. They're going to miss you after a while and regret keeping this shit a secret from you because they're going to learn a karmic lesson here about backstabbing you here. Okay? I don't know. Y'all may bump heads on down the line. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all didn't get that closure before there was a goodbye. Okay? Somebody need to quit doing love spells on somebody because that shit don't work. It don't last. You know what I'm saying? It don't work. That return to sender shit does, though. Okay, somebody got secret accounts. They want shit their way because they want to, you know what I'm saying? Your person sometimes can be jealous of you and not want to see you happy. Or, you know what I'm saying? You're not happy with this person because they're so controlling. Okay, you want to be your own true authentic self. You know, you're confident enough to be yourself here. Or you just career focused, or you just too secure for this person and they're insecure. You know what I'm saying? So they seek other people and have secret accounts and shit. Okay. And you ain't happy with that because you feel like this person wants control over you and you're your own fucking boss here. Okay? This will, you know, a lot of times create avenues for people to walk away from people. Okay? You don't want to hear that sweet talking shit. And then, here you go. How did I end up getting myself in that situation here? Divine Feminine. Yeah, somebody had a workplace affair and they done racked up the credit. Okay, because I don't know, that was a gold digger. Whoever that is, a karmic masculine I'm picking up on. Now you want to be by yourself? Because you think everybody's shady here? Wow. So if somebody want to come and tell you they love you and act like they're in their spirituality, shit, you gonna run or they gonna run away from you and run away from romance and you tired of going round and round and round. Some of y'all have been married a couple of times and shit. Wow. Now you just, you know, putting off love altogether. You know, faking that you're busy. Because you don't want to be bothered. Because you don't believe in love no more. Or you don't believe there's no good ones out there. Let's get one more spirit before I close out. Somebody right now that was living a toxic lifestyle, okay, it's effed up over you. Yeah, they effed up over you. Either somebody found out or somebody got somebody else pregnant, or somebody thought they was pregnant, somebody lied to somebody and said they was pregnant and wasn't. I see fake news on here, you know what I'm saying? Wow. Somebody's fucked up over that, you know what I'm saying? Wow. Somebody's not tapping into their spiritual gifts here. So you said that goes with something else. So yeah, somebody's fucked up over somebody's toxic lifestyle. Somebody lied about being pregnant, or somebody got somebody else pregnant, or it was fake news and that's how you found out your person was cheating on you or something like that. Yeah, too much partying. You're just like, wow. Are you with this person and here you go, you know, you're pregnant again, but you're not happy in the relationship. But, you know, you feel like you're stuck. What's the energy I'm getting here? Somebody losing their spiritual gifts here. Or not utilizing their spiritual gifts here. Their God-given talent. That's what I'm getting here. Because you feel rejected. Or you just, I don't know, you're not using them. Because you're heartbroken. You're feeling like shit. You know, you've been pulled in too many different directions. Love, hate, love, hate, love, hate. Yeah, because you're not tapped into your spiritual gifts here. Spirit said, make a wish. Make a wish. What do you want? What do you want? I'm here. What do you want? What do you want? I ain't saying being selfless. And that's something else I heard too. Somebody blocked somebody because somebody was being selfish and not selfish. You know, somebody's, yeah. There's a difference. Being selfless is not caring about yourself. Okay, let's get an understanding about that. Being selfless is caring less about yourself. That's being selfless. Being selfish is pouring more love into you. It's all about you. It's all about you. Selfish. You know what I'm saying? Break it down. I mean, do the math. Selfish is all about you. So you say, you know, somebody say you're being selfish. Okay, it's all about you because you're going to be true to yourself. But being selfless is not caring about yourself. It's caring less about yourself. Okay? So now that we have that understanding, let's continue to get one more. So yes, I'm selfish because I love me. Somebody can't cope. We're looking at themselves in the mirror, okay? Because they know it's too late. They made a whole jackass out themselves, and that's why they out there single. Because they decided to mess with a Jezebel. Now they losing sleep, all in their feelings. Because, yeah, they can't get you back. They can't even pray you back into their life. Divine Feminine. Yeah, whoever this is a massive regret. They can't even come back sweet talking to you. Shit, they turn their back on you, and you, shit, you bossed the fuck up. Okay? Now things are going your way, and they're not happy. Wow. They shouldn't have had all them other people on their phone that they was talking to. You broke the illusion spell. Good for you. I reversed the roles, okay? Could have been you. Divine Masculine. Alright? So, let's go to Little Tarot, and then before we close out, okay? I don't know. I hope this resonates with somebody. Somebody gonna always have something negative to say, but listen, I don't care. I'm gonna keep on keeping it real. Okay? Don't be judgmental. Don't be so quick to judge. Because you stand to be judged your damn self, okay? Whoever you are. Okay? Somebody's indecisive here about taking an offer here. Okay? Wow. And somebody's planning on rejecting the offer here. Okay? We got somebody here that's wanting to put some work in. Okay, but they got to be truthful and honest about what they really want with you. Okay? Wow. And somebody's restless and can't defend themselves. Somebody's in a relationship, but they're not going, you know, they're not falling for the illusion anymore. Somebody's waking the fuck up. Yeah, good for you. Somebody let the devil from the past come back into their life here. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody from their past, okay, or they done got back with somebody from their past and shit, doing some old lustful, temptational, devilish shit. You know, got in a partnership with somebody else outside of you, and that's why somebody's moving forward, finding new love here. Okay, yeah, somebody's finally facing their true north here. Is what I'm getting here. Yeah, somebody was coming in to rushing in to make sure they lay their burdens on them to you, and you was not having it here. Okay, you was not having it here. Somebody's all, you know, depressed and hurt because somebody left and went the other way to their little coins in another direction. Don't worry, you'll get your coins and shit, because as long as you stay true to yourself and love yourself and be in this King of Cups energy, you're masculine and feminine, and that same person that thought they was walking away with the coins, with the bag, and leaving you with nothing, so they're going to end up. Karma is real. Karma puts spin a block on people in a heartbeat, okay? Yeah. Somebody didn't want you to have victory with your finances here. There's people that collaborated and was wishing for your downfall here, okay? Wow. Somebody wanted somebody trapped, but you're moving on the karma waters here. You ain't staying trapped anymore. Somebody's ending a dead-ass relationship here. You know there's a dead-ass relationship. Yeah. Somebody gonna find out their person is sneaky and you know what I'm saying, I don't know, they're still getting away with the shit now, but you're gonna soon realize what the fuck they doing. Okay? They're looking the other way. Or if this Queen of Cups is in the reverse here, they're looking the other way. They're looking at somebody else. Okay? They want to work on something with somebody else and stab you in the fucking back here. We're gonna keep this shit real. Somebody's thinking about leaving a family here. Okay? For another opportunity that's gonna bring about a lot of sadness to their heart here. Okay? And there's somebody that thinks that they're doing the right thing. I believe they're doing the right thing here. Okay? Don't want to break nobody's heart. Somebody don't want to break somebody's heart here. That's what I'm getting with this. Somebody don't want to break somebody's heart. But they think about leaving because they feel like somebody has a third party. And that somebody's been lying to them. Okay? And somebody doesn't see this tower coming. Somebody's going to be defenseless because, oh, well, somebody's going to have to defend themselves. If they, you know what I'm saying? And when you do stand up and start defending yourself, standing up for what you believe in, standing up for what is right, Standing up for what serves your highest good. The wheel of fortune is going to turn in your favor here. This Queen of Cups is, and then Queen of Wands is looking the other way. Okay, energy, and they don't want to be with their partner anymore because their partner has not been honest. Okay. Wow. Somebody got the message that whoever your past person is, that relationship failed with the third party. That's what I'm getting here. Somebody's standing strong with their emperor out here. I'm telling you that somebody is hiding something from somebody here also. Alright? Somebody's hiding something that they're hiding is new beginning, but offering this love to somebody else here. Okay? There's going to be conflict with finances and family when they get over there. Okay? Whoever this karmic is, it's hopeless. And that relationship is hopeless. But they plan on winning at all costs because somebody's chasing somebody's bag here. Okay? Wow. Manipulating, rushing in to manipulate somebody here. Okay? Wow. They're going to be under judgment, though, for juggling you. Somebody don't want to lose a family here. Wow. They don't want to be forced to have to walk away because they're getting exposed about some secrets, a love offer. Yeah. And somebody's going to get justice in the situation here because somebody was holding back here. Somebody was giving to somebody else, okay? Wow. Behind the scenes. And that's why they were taking too much from you. You're being juggled, okay? Somebody was talking to somebody else, you know, like in a relationship. They're under judgment. Or they're going to be under judgment for walking away from you. Because they got into the relationship for the wrong reasons. They just were not ready. Okay. Okay, let's see. Y'all got time for one more. Y'all got time for one more. I hope y'all do. Because Spirit do. There's 3 cards, Spirit. Close out. Please and thank you. What do you want the collective to think about? And get into the relationships. What's here? Thank you. Well, it says hopeless, sinking, despair, falling apart. Soulmate connections, deep love, unity, connection. Soulmates, hopeless, paranoid. Okay. Somebody's going to be getting some information. Or somebody is spying on somebody here. Gathering information, really finding a way to spy on you. Somebody's not trusting somebody here. Somebody's feeling like their relationship is hopeless here. Okay. Wow. I don't know who you are, but you deserve love. Like Spirit said, you deserve love. Whoever you are, you deserve love. It might not come when you want it, but it's right on time. Okay. Free yourself. Free yourself. Okay. And very soon, free yourself from negativity. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. It's time to take back control of your life. Okay. Bottom of the deck. Okay. That's what it cut to. So that's the message Spirit has for you. Okay. Because somebody's with somebody they don't trust right now. And they falling, apart. The relationship is sinking in. Somebody's feeling sad and despair. Okay. And you thought this was a deep love connection. You thought that, unite with this person or connecting with this person, that things would work out. But it didn't turn out that way. That's why Spirit said, you know, free yourself and decide clearly what it is that you want for yourself now. Okay, what you're willing to accept and what you're willing not to accept. That's what I have for you now. I hope this resonates with, you know, somebody. I know I didn't talk all my little dirty shit on here, but this wasn't that type of read. Okay, I'm guided by Spirit. I follow Spirit. Okay, wherever Spirit sends me, that's where I'll go. Okay. Till next time, peace, love, and light. Namaste. Got anything out of the reading? Please put some hearts in the comment section. Let me know that you stopped by and that you at least tapped in and listened to it. You know, because real recognize real. I'm gonna say it again. Real recognize real. You know, nobody want that fake shit to make shit. You know what I'm saying? We don't need that shit. All right. Till next time, love and light to you all, and peace be still. Namaste.